All-Stars 8 may seem like an eternity away, and it seems a bit suspicious as there has been no recent tea. Until now. With Drag Race becoming bigger and bigger every season, we can imagine All-Stars 8 will be just as show-stopping as current Drag Race seasons. If not, even more. We're going to be spilling the tea on all the latest spoilers for All-Stars 8 and the most recent elimination order, so keep in mind this must be taken with a grain of salt. First things first, the promo for All-Stars 8 was said to have been filmed back in February. Queens reunited in New York City to film the All-Stars 8 promo. As of right now, there is no tea on a said promo theme, but we can imagine it'll be one that will leave us shook. Additionally, All-Stars 8 may get announced in late April. This time frame would make sense, as it would air the same time All-Stars 7 did last year. The first episode is heavily speculated to be the Girl Groups Challenge. The runway portion for this episode will involve two runway categories, one inspired by RuPaul's Drag Race Live, and the other being a runway theme that is about self-branding. The first episode for All-Stars 8 will also have the iconic reading challenge. Candy Muse and Darian Lake will be the winners, and they receive the power to choose who they want on their team for the Girl Groups Challenge. The first episode will not be judged by groups. Instead, the queens will be judged individually. I mean, it's not that shocking, as we've seen this happen in previous Drag Race seasons. Monica, James, and Darian forgot their words for the Girl Groups Challenge. James receives critiques and praise for not letting it affect her, while Darian, on the other hand, lands in the bottom. Along with forgetting her words, Monica also forgot the choreography during the challenge. She then decides to make up her own choreo on the spot, which makes her look way out of place. Alexis Michelle is said to be one of the queens that stirs the pot this season. She gives a lot of the queens her honest opinion, and it rubs most of the queens the wrong way. I mean, this is a TV show after all, and drama gives good ratings. It probably won't be good for Alexis though, as the Drag Race fandom is very toxic these days. Drama also takes place between Alexis Michelle and Candy Muse at one point in the competition. Alexis apparently gave her honest opinion on Candy Muse for her performance in one of the challenges, and Candy got really defensive about it. This heated exchange between Alexis and Candy is said to be one of the season's biggest rivalries. Moving on, the first three challenge winners for All-Stars 8 will include Kahana Montrese, Jimbo, and Candy Muse. Heidi N Closet will have a runway theme that gives a nod to her gap tooth. Could this possibly be her runway look for the first episode? We have yet to find out. Georges is one of the season's lip sync assassins, and it's said she goes up against Lala Ree. Plot twist, everyone thinks it's Jimbo. It's not. Surprise! And speaking of lip syncs and lip sync assassins, Silky Nutmeg Ganache, the lip sync guru of All-Star 6, returns to be a lip sync assassin on All-Stars 8. It's unknown at the moment of when she makes her appearance. Additional queens who are said to make an appearance as a lip sync assassin include Detox from Season 5 and All-Stars 2, and Lemon from Canada's Drag Race Season 1 and UK vs. the World Season 1. Lemon is heavily speculated to be the lip sync assassin when Jimbo lands in the top for the very first time. Some new lip sync songs for All-Stars 8 will include Americano by Lady Gaga, Put Your Hands Up If You Feel Love by Kylie Minogue, Shangela's Sugar Daddy monologue from Season 3, When Love Takes Over by Kelly Rowland. Naysha Lopez does somewhat well up until her elimination. Naysha does well in all the performance challenges, but she heavily struggles in all the comedy challenges. We all know comedy is the show's biggest factor to being in the top, so it's very unfortunate Naysha doesn't have that in her abilities. Speaking of eliminations, let's dive into more of the recent elimination order for All-Stars 8. Please keep in mind none of this is 100% confirmed, so don't drag me. This is going to be very brief, as there hasn't been much tea regarding as to why each queen was sent home. Monica Beverly Hills in 12th place, Darian Lake in 11th place, Mrs. Kasha Davis in 10th place, Naysha Lopez in 9th place, Heidi N Closet in 8th place, Kahana Montrese in 7th place, Alexis Michelle in 6th place, James Mansfield in 5th place. And finally, our top 4 for All-Stars 8 will include Lala Ree, Jimbo, Candy Muse, and Jessica Wilde. At one point in the competition, there will be a returning challenge. This is the episode Jessica Wilde returns, as she was eliminated at one point in the competition. The crown for All-Stars 8 seems to be between Candy Muse and Jimbo. Both queens dominated the season and have a fair share of wins. But who will be the winner? We may have to wait for that one. That should satisfy all your cravings for All-Stars 8. For now, what do you think of the season spoilers? And who do you see winning All-Stars 8? Feel free to share all your opinions below.